What's up, everybody? This is Frank White. Today I'm going to be talking about the Mike Tyson and Jake Paul fight and giving my predictions, what I think going to happen. Try to give a prediction on the round and what round I think the fight might end. Will it go all the way? Who knows? But me just looking at it, been watching fights my whole life. I'm not a professional. I'm not a boxer, but just a fan of boxing. And glad to see, some kind of excitement in boxing again. Been some years, some of the great champions of the past have retired, and now, this is bringing out a younger crowd and might bring some life back into it. I know it's some great boxers out here now, but it's not a lot of excitement around the sport. MMA and that is going that direction, and hopefully it trends back towards boxing at some point. It's a beautiful sport, man. It's a dance, it's a choreography, but it's a blood sport, and the name of the game is to knock out the other guy. Just as simple as that. So I would love to see it return to somewhat of its glory. But right here, we got 58-year-old Mike Tyson fighting a 27-year-old Jake Paul. I can tell you what I want to see. First, I want to see Mike Tyson go in, have a strong showing, first round, go toe to toe, just box it out. If somebody's stand and make it up out of that, that's good. Going 8 rounds wouldn't favor Mike Tyson because Jake Paul, at first, he's going to try to show him what he got. He's going to try to intimidate him. He's going to move. But I think Tyson is going to give a strong first round. And if he catch him on one of them body shots or an uppercut or a hook or a combination of the three, the fight might end quick. But I don't think that's going to happen. But I do want Tyson to win. But as I get further into my explanation, and we'll see where I end up at. Because in my mind, this is changing ever so often. Even when I'm just thinking about the subject, and I'm just changing my mind on where I see this going. But I've been watching footage of Mike. I seen a live workout he did before I guess the weigh-in or the face-off. And I meant face-off, not the weigh-in. But I mean, he looked good. His jabs look short. He's not extending out too far. I don't know if that's a strategy to throw off Jake Paul, but he will fight in close. I mean, that's a given. Jake Paul has what? He's 6'1", got the arm reach, got the height. But Mike gonna try to get in past those jabs and get in, do his little head movement, and work that body a bit. Now, him with the showing of the short jabs and fighting in close with his trainer, I don't know if that's going to be his strategy to stay that close. But if he does get that close, Jake Paul's in trouble because he won't be able to use his reach to no advantage. Won't have any whatsoever. But my concern is Tyson's age, his health, and how good are those legs. I mean, I'm 43. And me walking downstairs right now is a spectacle. It is laugh worthy. And I played sports basically my whole life. Uh, Military. I was in the military. So age has its disadvantages. And the youth of Jake Paul, will that be an advantage for him? He has the youth. Mike has the wisdom, the know withal in that ring. He knows how to move around the ring. He knows how to work the corners. He knows how to go through adversity in there. And I don't know if Jake Paul, at the lengths of where Mike Tyson, the heights that he has fought. I don't know if Jake Paul has that kind of history and can withstand adversity, but we will see. Mike is 58, but those punches still hurt. I think Ryan Garcia said the power is the last thing to go, and that is true because this is it's a thing called old man strength. Old man will knock you out. So it's gonna be an interesting fight. Um, I got to a point where I was doing some analysis, watching some footage, and I got to a point where I thought Mike possibly can't win this fight. Roy Jones took some punches in this fight. He clinched a lot because those punches hurt 4 years ago, and and Roy spent most of this fight holding on, clenching. He was fighting an exhibition match, and Mike was not trying to fight. But Mike threw a couple shots in there. Roy did his thing, man. Roy kind of thick in the midsection right now. And, training ain't in his forefront. So I wasn't surprised what I saw. I never seen Roy Jones this big. So you could tell he's not like working out to that full extent. But coming back to this discussion here, I got to points of me looking at footage, me just looking at movement, foot speed, hand speed, and I just felt Mike possibly could get hurt in this fight because it's one thing to hit gloves, hit your trainer that's standing in place. I didn't see a lot of sparring footage, but it's one thing to hit a moving target and a moving target that punched back. Yeah, that's where I was hung up at. But I think some more, just insight and more footage I looked at. I think if Mike can get him out there, as early as possible, he can walk away with this victory. And I'm looking at this aspect. What does Jake Paul has to gain from this? I mean, he's fighting a 58-year-old. If he knocks a 58-year-old out, I mean, should we praise him? I mean, he is 58. And if he loses to a 58-year-old, he's going to get ridiculed. He's saying he's using this as a platform to jumpstart his career. I understand the ambition, and I give him an applause for taking the chance. But you chose a 58-year-old, the most feared fighter probably in history. But he's 58. Talk slow. And no knock on Mike. I love the hell out of Mike. I watch old YouTube footage of Mike knocking people out just to go to sleep at night. I love it. But he's 58. Yeah, I had to take a breath on that one. It's a lot of things that could possibly go wrong with this fight. And I think people have been speaking out about that. Mike will walk away from this fight fine physically, but some damage could be caused later on from what he took in the fight. You never know. But I will be checking it out. I actually got resubscribed back to Netflix just to watch it because I hadn't been on Netflix in like a full year. But I will check it out. I will see. And my prediction is Tyson will win in the fourth round. You need to get him out of there early. Jake's gonna go toe to toe the first round, and he's gonna feel the power he's up against. And it's gonna be a lot of clinching and hugging, but I think Mike gonna catch him. Body shot, uppercut, 2-piece combo, 2-piece chicken wing dinner, and he gonna take him out. It's gonna be a lot of blood in short rounds. Cause I think Jake he's a cocky dude, man. I mean, I just don't like how he talks to people. He shows Mike respect for the most part, except for the back and forth banter and crap talking. But the way he talks to other people that's around. I don't. Yeah, that's crazy. So I think some humbling is in order. But that's my take on it. I think Mike will win in the fourth round. Be a knockout. Knockout. Just he ain't gonna get back up. No TKO. But if it goes past four, I think Mike might have a fight on his hand. He looks in shape though. He looks in shape. His body looks great. Uh, uh, 58, man. If I could look like that at 58, hell, I didn't look like Mike looked when he was 20 when I was 20. I was sticks and bones. A little pudgy in the midsection now, but I applaud him for the body, man, for the work he put in. And I seen something too, real quick before I go. I seen something about Jake Paul made comments about Mike's dead daughter. I didn't look that up. I don't know if that's true, but if that's the case, that's motivation. I hope he didn't do that, and it's just something I think I heard. I'm just not sure. I move around a lot throughout the day, so I hear things. I don't remember everything, but that's one thing I think I heard somebody say or somebody that I listened to. I'm not sure about that, but if he did that, yeah, that ain't a good move. I mean, Mike's a docile dude now. Does his shrooms and smokes his weed, and he's very peaceful. It's funny looking at people walking up to Mike, touching him, and because 25 years ago, that none of this would be happening. Mike smiles now. That's amazing to see this man smiling. I mean, he enjoys himself, and I think them shrooms help him. So hopefully he's shroom free on November 15th. It's gonna be some pretty good matches ahead of this fight too. So the undercard stuff, check that out too. But all right, guys, I'm signing out. I don't normally do these type of videos, but I just want to get on here and talk about this and see where this goes. And hope y'all check out the fight too. It might be a good one. It might not. I don't know. But if Mike get it done in that fourth round or before, I'll be cool with it. I'll be happy with it. But much respect to these guys for getting out doing their thing. But that's it. See y'all after the fight. I might live stream it. I don't know. I ain't thought about that too much. But all right, y'all take care. Peace.